gentlemen, this is Ankh Me Ra Part 4. Part 5, actually, because I skipped a little bit. Now I'm going back a little bit to finish the triliterals. So, the first triliteral here is wedge, which is a stem of papyrus. Then you have neheb, which is a rush with shoots, nekeb. Then you have shema, sedge growing from sign for land. Then you have the gem, pod from a sweet smelling tree, the gem. Then you have wen, which is a flower, wenem, which is a flower. Then you have passage here, moon with lower half obscured, passaget, right? Which we're going to discuss later in the other video. Then you have waben, which is sunshine. Then you have seva, or dua, which is a star. Then you have our den, which is a tongue of land, wajen, which is a tongue of land. Then you have ion, which is a column with tendon on top. Then you have a fence here, which is sheshep. Then you have a mass, which is aha. Then you have the or, which is karu. Then you have hatep, a loaf on a reed mat, hatep. Then you have necheru. Then after necheru, you have Majeh. Then you have this symbol here, which is wash, collar of beads with falcon terminals, wasesh. Then you have a pectoral of beads, chehen. Then this is a mess. Then you have a sickle with folded cloth, shema. Then you have a piece of cloth with fringe, seer. Then of course everyone knows the ankh. Then you have the heka. Then you have the peasant's crook, a wet. Then you have the wa scepter, straight shaft scepter and head of a Seth animal. Then you have the jam scepter with wavy shaft and head of Seth animal. Then you have the scepter of authority, originally of different types of various uses. It's called a abba, a sekem, a karep. Then you have the hajeded, hadejid, mace with pear-shaped head plus two cobras in repose. Let me try it again. Hajej ejej. Then you have a bowstring, which is a rujej. Excuse my pronunciation. Then you have the reed float here, which is a jedba. Then you have a seshem, which is a knife sharpener. Then you have the greg, which is a pick excavating a pool. Then you have the setep, Aziz at work on a block of wood. Then you have the piston and mortar, which is cement. Then you have the spindle, which is a kefs. Then you have a combination of spindle and horn viper used as above. Same thing. Then you have a wooden beam with a cord, which is a sitar. Then you have a band of string or linen, arek. Then you have a hobble for cattle, which is a chima. Then you have a machine or gaw, wickerwork frere, machine or gaw. Then you have a bag of linen, sesher. Then I have a bandage, eder. Then you have water pots, which is Kent. Then you have a roll of bread, which is Fekwa. Then you have a draftsman. This is, I guess, this is a draftsman too. A Iba, Imi, two planks crossed and joined. Then you have all jars showing no tied ends, a Bas. Then you have this symbol, which is called a pet, round loaf bearing mark of the baker's finger, a pot. Then you have a Sechem or sistrum. Then you have a Waha, a pustule or gland. Then you have the Ma'ah, which is a platform. Then they have, as with biliteral, some triliterals also represent complete words. Siha, approach, draw near. Henti, in front of a foremost. Haru, voice. Satep, select or choose. Hatep, be satisfied, peaceful. Nefer, beautiful, be beautiful. Kipper, become or happen. So we're going to stop right here, right before we get to the phonetic complement. So like and subscribe, thumb up the video, please.